after last week's debacle, I'll probably stop every few minutes and say, am I streaming? Because last week I streamed for half an hour and it wasn't actually streaming. I was just sitting here talking to myself. What do we got here? We got Paula, we got Ant. People are showing up. Good. Let me see. Am I bleeding? I just shaved. Look at that. Yeah, we're looking good here. How's everybody today? It's Penny Pincher. A bunch of people are showing up. We got some announcements we'll get into. But I'll wait till people are here because they were chatting and chatting for half an hour. Usually people in the chat talk to each other, and I just glance over on occasion. So I might not actually be streaming right now. Can you tell me how many fingers am I holding up? How many fingers we got? If you can tell me how many fingers I have held up right now, there's a good chance I'm actually streaming. 4. We're in business. There's 2 here and there's 2 here. Yeah, 4. We got it. Okay, good. Yeah, sat here just jammering. I'm oblivious to what's going on, and people, they're in chat waiting for me to get started. Yeah, we can do better than that, I think. Okay, we'll just check every now and then. How many people we got? It says 4 watching. We got 37 names. There's Rylick. There's Eric. Eric, I got your look. Eric, you are due this evening. Eric sent some coins to be inspected. I've got them right here, and we're putting together your video, and we'll get those out shortly here. I've been promising to do it for a couple of weeks now, but something always gets in the way. No, you got the Looksy shirt. Where's the other one? There we go. Okay. Now Looksy, you see the little eyeballs here. That's Tim Raston's app. He's got it for a cell phone, right? I mean, he typed the whole thing up himself. Must have took like weeks. There you go. So we got some T-shirts. If you can see those. On the back, you got the eyeballs. Matches, except the color. I got the black one, but the eyeballs are on the back right now. So if you see me wearing it and the eyeballs in the front, I got my shirt on backwards. Anyway, we're going to give this away tomorrow. As part of the big show. Yep. So he sent a couple of them. Anyway, you can take your cell phone, right? And I got one here somewhere, I swear it. Okay, let's say that this is a cell phone, right? You take the cell phone and press the button or whatever, and take a picture of your coin. It'll rotate it, straighten it out. It'll give you the front and the back together. You can post it. You can share it to anywhere. You can send it to Facebook and say, buy this coin for $10 or whatever. It'll tell you what the coin is, what it's worth. It's a pretty handy thing. I suspect, bartenders and cash, what do you call them, the waitresses, people who handle cash regularly would benefit tremendously from this sort of app, because not a lot of people know what's going on with their coins. They don't know, is this worth something? You get these questions all the time. What is it? ID, and next, what's it worth? And then they want to know, where can I get my money? And Looksy will take care of all of that, and you don't have to know anything about coins. It's a handy thing. You might want to tell people about it. Where's that one coin I got there? What the hell's that? Yeah, I keep pulling this out. This came out of a Coinstar machine, right? It's 1914D. It's got a little scratch on it, so it got details. Somebody had taken their grandfather's collection and dumped it into a Coinstar, right? Because they didn't know what it was. They were hoping to get a penny for this out of a Coinstar. It came into the junk slot. Oops. Well, that one got kicked to the side and the fella picked it up. If you had an app, it would tell you this coin is worth, hundreds instead of a penny you're trying to get from a Coinstar. People get their old grandparents' change. They don't know what it is. They got no idea what it is. And that app is free. You take pictures of coins, tell you what it is. Oh, it's a Morgan dollar. It's worth, $20. It saves the trouble of dragging it out to the Coinstar machine. I'd have given him $15 for that. That? Geez, I might just take you up on that. Wait for it. How do I add images for the sand? You should not have access to that. Yeah, okay, I see. I know where you are. Yeah, Ant's been doing a lot of work. Let me take a moment here. Is it up here? That's not it. I don't have it loaded. I'm going to load a page one moment. because we're going to give credit where credit is due. Let's see. We got these coin inventory and checklists. And Anthony, do you go by Ant or Tony or Ant? Ant. We just call him Ant. I'm going to go to the screen. There you go. If we can see it, and I think I can. Slide it over. Okay, we got these checklists. I started putting these up a year ago, right? So you get your Lincoln cents. You get a little checklist. You can print these up, right? If you want to use the spreadsheet itself, wait for it. It's still loading here. Wait for it. There's a link down below the video here where you can go and see what this thing is. But you got pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, halves, dollars, the new dollars, proof sets, mint sets, barbers, buffaloes, 2 and 3 cents, mercury dimes. And you got these handy little checklists. So you can just check the box over here, you know, print it up. You can stick it in your notebook. You got notes. You got a line over here for notes. You can keep notes on your coins. It's not a problem. It'll help you figure out what to look for. Oh, there he is. That's him right there. Anthony Mazza. I've got surviving population. He's added that. Mintage, right? Grade. You can put in things like, oh, watch this. We got to set up. If you can copy the whole darn thing, right? Copy the whole thing, put it in your own spreadsheet. And I got a video on how to do that. Okay, I paid, let's say, what do we got here? 1916 map proof. You paid $500, right? And that should give me a total right here. There it is. Takes a few moments to kick in. The value is $700. Okay, but you go through and you can do your whole collection. You paid 1917. You paid $1. It's worth $1.25. Okay, there you go. But it'll give you running totals. Real handy stuff. Here's a total over here of all the pennies made. And that goes through. What does it go through? Oh, 2013 and a couple more after that, because we don't have the S mintages for some of these. But we're over 500 gazillion. It's 100,000 million. Yeah, 502 billion Lincolns have been made so far. That's a lot of Lincolns. Something like 2/3 of all the coins the U.S. has ever produced have been Lincoln cents. 2/3. I'm not making that up. Okay, let's go back up to the top here. So he's been adding a lot to this. See, there's your figures. You can just delete those. You know, change it, take it right out. Kind of a neat thing. There you go. Set it back up to straight. Bet he's added 2 cents, 3 cents. It takes a while to get over there. Jefferson's. It keeps going on. Down to the bottom. Can you see the bottom? Let me see if you can see. Where are we here? I go to this, right? And I want to see the bottom. Can we see the bottom? Yeah, we can see the bottom. Okay. Down here at the bottom, you get these little arrows. It'll tab, you know, left and right, so you can get more of what's on here. You got the proof and mint sets. There you go. You got the modern dollars. He's got this with the Eisenhowers up top, and then the SBAs, and then there you go. I guess somebody has a 76. Then you got the Sacagaweas. Then you got your Native Americans and the presidents. Good Lord, there's a lot of dollars out there. And there's more stuff coming, I'm sure. This used to be my spreadsheet. Now it's pretty much Anthony Mazza's spreadsheet because he's added so much to it. But get over there, check it out. It's handy. You can print it up, right? Or just copy the whole damn thing and create your own. And you can keep track of your stuff. You keep track of what you paid, what the value is. More importantly, you can learn how to use these spreadsheets, and that's a pretty handy skill. What do you got here? Oh, let's see, $2, $5. Okay, there's a total, for example. Inventory. There's everything you got in your collection. You can put it all in one spot and see, oh, I paid this much, and it's worth, you know, lots. It's handy. And Anthony's been making that, he's been doing crazy things with that. I just ain't got the time, but he's got it. There's Beth Coddington. Okay, let me get back to here. Okay, there's that. Because I lose my place. We go home. There. I got a lot of stuff loaded up for this class. And, geez, it's going to be a while. Let me catch up on chat, see who's here. There's Vic. There's John Salisbury, Beth Coddington, Fluffy. We got Aunt, Vic, Aunt, Beth. I'm sure there's more people, but they're not chatting right now. But we got a good crew here. Okay, listen up. I've been telling people about this bag of wheats. I got a bag of wheats coming. The deal was, you know, it's $50 per 1,000, plus $7.50 shipping. And we're going to open it right here. We've done this show before, a couple of weeks ago, maybe, was it a month already? We're going to open the bag right here, count them out, and we're going to inspect a roll at least for each, you know, if you buy 1,000, we'll take a look at them. They have not been inspected, but they have been, I can guarantee you they've been searched for dates and mint marks. You won't find any steals. These are just standard old wheat bags of 5,000. We're going to break them up and make them affordable for you. But it's 1,000 pennies is $50 and $7.50 shipping. You can go with 500 if you prefer, and that's $27 plus $7.50 shipping. Much over 1,000, we got to climb that shipping charge to the next level, and we'll go from there. But get a hold of me. There's my email address if you want to get in on these. I've been sending this offer out as part of the email list that we do for the big show. Gosh, that's working. You guys have cleaned me out. Can't afford it, just bought supplies. Understandable, baby. Yep. See, I let the hobby take care of itself. You know, you buy it for $5, you sell it for $7, and then I get $2 to spend on flips. Works for me. Actually, you'll see them down here. I market the flips, and I usually have a couple thousand around here. And what I make off the flips pays for what I use, and that's working for me. I'd love to sell, you know, 10,000 of the darn things a month. I'm doing okay as it is. Maybe next time, surely. There you go. Now, that's the wheat bag. The big show is tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. Now, we're not going to give away the, where the hell did that go? The Dansko album, because we have some things being added to it. And I figured, well, let's just keep on adding to it until we get to a certain point, and then we'll give that baby away. So tune in tomorrow, and you'll have information on that. Okay, is Beth here? Where's Beth? Beth, front and center, please report to me. Beth Coddington is now the channel of the week. I haven't updated you on the YouTuber coin community yet, but you're listed down below. And let's see. It's not really the channel of the week. It's the channel of the week until I get to it again. Okay, there's a screen. Here's the, let's see. There's the blog and Livestream Directory. If you have a blog or a live stream or, you know, just a video channel, get a hold of me. But here we got the channel of the week is Beth Coddington. And here's a link to her page. And I put her there because she exemplifies the joy and thrill of a new collector finding a new coin. And she's just a lot of fun. But she supports so many of these channels. You'll find her everywhere. There's Mantic. How are you? Yeah, so Beth Coddington, and you'll be up there for, you know, a while until I get to it, and we'll add you in over in the YouTuber coin community on Facebook. But Beth has, what do you got, 600 and change subscribers, so she's got some room to grow. But she gets into these shows and she chats. I mean, I focus on the stuff and the information. Man, she focuses on that chat, and she'll banter with you all day long. She's here for the community, as well as the coins. Coins are a plus, but she's here for the people that are involved. And that's kind of what the whole darn community is all about. I need to do more live streams. Me too. Good Lord. If there was twice as much time in the day, I'd have twice as much to do. I need to do more live streams. That's right. Lots of room. So anyway, you'll find Beth's link down below. If you can't find it there, we'll click on her name over here in the chat, or actually right beside, let me show you this screen. There's the screen, and I'm going to move this over. Okay, there's Beth Coddington, and you see these 3 little dots that'll show up when you move your mouse by somebody's name. You click on those little dots. You click on those, there you go, and it'll pop up, go to channel or report. I get that a lot. Or, you know, remove her if you're a mod. But you're going to answer to me. See? But you can get to her channel that way. Home. There we go. I'm home. And then there's Mantic coins. Now, we got him right here. He's like he's a fixture around here. Mantic is live. What 5:30? About 2 hours and 15 minutes from now, he's going to go live. He has a show. He tears apart $half-dollar rolls, right? And you know, you contribute to the show, and he's going to give you what they find. But it's not just, you know, the silver, right? It's not just the NIFCs. He's going to tear them apart. He's going to be testing for out of weight coins, you know, like the 90% 1965s or the 1971 40%ers. And he's looking for die varieties, and he finds them. Dude, they're all over the place. He's finding them, he's picking them out, and you get more value out of his show than most of these other coin roll hunting shows. Plus, you know, at the $25 mark, you're going to get you guaranteed a 40%er. Maybe it's a $10 mark. Well, go to the show and you'll find out. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. He's got trivia, and you can, just by watching the show, you can gather Mantic coins and use those Mantic coins to buy rolls. Yeah, no shit. It's a good show. We have a lot of fun over there. Sometimes it goes on and on and on. But, you know, you could watch for a while, take a nap, come back and watch it some more. And he's got giveaways. It's a good show. Some of these shows are good. Some of these shows are kind of fluff. But I'm not saying Beth Coddington is fluff because she's named Fluffy. That's a nickname. She's got a great show, and so does Mantic. I have an inquiry, Ken Peavy. Are there any flips or other protectors for rounds that are larger than 1 ounce? There are bigger flips out there. You can get, I got some right here. There you go. These are what I use. These are 2 inches by 2 inches, and they'll hold an ounce. There are larger sizes. They're 2.5, so they come out to here, right? And they're pretty good. Much above that gets really hard. You might try fashioning your own type of holder for it. Where those hard? There we go. We got these guys. These are pretty handy. Now I've got CJ's little plastic thing in there. Let me take that out. Normally these come with a foam insert. CJ does these 3D printing. Did you see these? He does a 3D printing of the holder, so you can put a quarter in there, and they're snug. They ain't coming out. All right, you can see both sides. If you want, he can put your name on there. You know, Beth Coddington collection. That should be like a lingerie line. The Beth Coddington collection. Here you go. This is the original foam holder. Okay, but you can take those out. Okay, do it this way. You can take those out and put the coin directly in there. I got some right here. So if your coin doesn't fit in the foam, well, just take it out, but it would be loose around. If the coin's big enough, it won't go side to side. But if it's bigger than that, you know, you might fashion your own holder of sorts. That's a scary thought. Updated the pop page, says Ant. Ant's still kicking butt on that thing. You can get started with keeping notes, and you just keep on extending them and extending them. And the checklist is a real handy thing. Let's get over there and look again because he just updated something. Let's see, where the heck is it? Here's a checklist. And can you see it? There's where you can see it. Okay. And we've got a couple other people. Oh, and if you got people in here at the same time, you can actually chat with them, which is kind of neat. Hi. So you get, you know, you can all work on a project simultaneously. But I use this checklist as the base, so you can copy it, make your own, go from there, add your own notes. Now we got a population rank where everything is listed by population, right? The Lincoln cents. Now he's broken it up so you just have the Lincoln wheat cents. Then over here you have the memorial cents, right? From most common to least common. No, well, from least common to most common. And it's going to seize up on me. I have too much open right now. Oh, I'm already there. Okay, barbers. No, where do I want to be? And one moment. There's a lot here. Okay, population rank. And inside that, you get the scroll. There you go. That didn't work. No matter. Okay, I'm going to have to take a look at this another time, Ant. But memorial shields. He keeps on. He just added the barber dimes. I'm looking at this thinking 450 for 1915. Should that be 450,000? Oh no, that's the proof only. That's the proof. Some of these are pretty darn rare coins. Well, if you can fill that whole collection, you got something. But it's a neat way to do it because you can pick a series and roll with it. Here's Roosevelt dimes coming up soon. Let me kill this chat, get that out of the way. So you fill up all those check boxes, dude, you get a full collection. It's a beautiful thing. He keeps adding, he adds to it more than I do. I get on there and straighten it out a little bit here and there, you know, just make sure the sizes and tabs and stuff are right. Okay, let's go back home. That's not it. Okay, there's home. There's the chat. Yep, and here's me. There, good. I'm going to order 9 more acrylic holders from UK. Okay, we got it. 9 more or dime? Well, just let me know. We got them. They're 50 cents a piece. They're handy. It's a step up. The acrylic holders are stiffer, stronger. They're inert. I use the unplasticized flips. They're stiff, right? You can bend them, but they're pretty stiff. There's soft ones out there, but they have plasticizers involved. One moment, please. I'm going to blow my nose real quick. Here, you look at the screen. Yeah, but go staple free, by God. Jesus, get them staples away from the coins. Staples and coins have no place together. Where's my stapler here? It's in the drawer. I can pull one out here. Yeah, what that will do, that little piece, what that will do to a $50 coin, dude, it's a crying shame. One little scratch from that edge, and your coin is screwed up forever. And well, there aren't that many great coins. Once you scratch one, well, there's one left. They're never going to get better. It's only down. They only go down in grade. They only don't go down in value. You got to store your coins well. Get these out of here, right? Cardboard flips, they're pretty good, right? You can get them. Where'd this come from? Huh, this should have gone out. This is a, what is that? That's a Cinco Centavo that Paula had sent in a little while back. We can't see it. No matter. But there are cardboard flips that don't have the staples, right? They're pretty nice. Now she's got this taped together. Maybe this is an adhesive. I don't know. I didn't really look at it. I think you don't have to use staples. Just tape it like she has done here. But a step up from there would be the vinyl. And these are unplasticized. That's key to the whole operation. Right? They're stiff. And you can, if you're so inclined, use your printer. You can create a logo, right? Now, Mantic had some logos. I said, I got to get myself some damn logos. He's showing me up. Okay, but I can't art. But he made some logos for me. Isn't that awesome? I love it. And you can print them up by the sheet. There you go. There's logo. And you can print the backside. With whatever your heart desires. So you've got a professional looking package. Well, I had some, where the hell they go? Here they are. Here's some sticking out. There you go. Chop them up any way you like. So now you can put together your collection. And if you put them in your holder, well, okay, there you go. There's a coin in a holder. This has been sold, but it's ready to go. There you go. 1976 S clad proof Kennedy half, the mintage, whatever you like in there. And you got a great presentation. You set it up so you see it from the front. All the dates are visible, and then you can put in your, put it in pocket pages. There's pocket pages, and that would slide right in, just like that. There you go. And now you get the whole set, professional. It adds a degree of excellence to your collection. You should make stickers with them. I like putting them on my coin notebooks. Okay. Stickers it is. I don't know if you can see it. look-see, Tim Rasmussen sent me a stack of these, and you're going to find them all over the house. Can you see? There's one down here, right? And that's on file cabinet. We got one. You can't see that one. On the end of a box, we got. Let's see. There's one here, on the side of a box. We got one there. We got one over here. Let's see. Yeah, we got a couple under the shelf. Let's see. Oop, I lost my. There's one on the thermostat, but I can't seem to turn the computer far enough. There's the thermostat way over. Right there. So yeah, you decorate the place. That was a great article about the dew on the penny. Oh, DDO. That was Megan Green had found. Now she got a sick son, and to stay home and take care of the son, she had to give up some things like a job. But well, geez, she's pretty active and going to get restless, so she starts looking through, coin rolls, and she's got a coin. She's looking at it, and she says, "Oh my gosh, that's a 1969 S DDO." Yeah, we get about 20 of those a week show up. Most of the time, it's not what you want. I got a picture here. Let's see, where the hell's my blog? Wait, oh, you're gonna love this. Okay, we'll go home. There's home. No, there's the screen. Can we see the darn screen? And we go here. There we go. So I got an article, and it's not really my article. I had started a project called the guest blogging, which you can see right here. If you want to write an article for a blog, do it. You don't have to set up the whole blog. You can just write one article and see what it does. Include links and photos. Well, this girl, Megan, she's 27 years old. Her son is sick. She's staying home. She's searching penny rolls, and she found a 1969 S double die. She went to the Coin Op group, and she put up photos and talked to Dustin in particular. And he said, yeah, get that graded because it's legit. And dude, it is. It was. It shall forever be. It's a DDO #1. FS 5S Stanton gives it the number 101028. Konica designation is double die #1. Wexler is WDDO #1. Whatever you want to call it, it's a $25,000 coin. All right, so she sent it off to PCGS. They slabbed the thing up, and I had a picture here. Okay, the picture's gone. But Coin World did an article because she wrote this to Coin World, and they took it apart and wrote it in their own way. Well, over here I'll just put the whole darn thing up. Now we did take out some information that could pinpoint her location, just for safety's sake. But it's a hell of a coin she found. Now I got another article here. Where the heck is it? Is that it? Yeah, there we go. Ken Potter has an article. I don't have the link up anywhere, but you go to tripod.com, and this is what the real double die is going to look like. A lot of people put it up, and it's mechanical doubling. All right, now you got to realize the date was well, the whole darn coin, right? You see it on the letters, you see it on Liberty, real clear on some of these. It is hugely gapped. This is one of the biggest double dies since 1955. Right, this is a huge one. The 1972 is pretty big. The 1983 reverse double die is pretty big. Okay, but here you go. This is what we see a lot of. Now you got to realize the die was produced, and it was hubbed twice, right, with a shift in between. And what that does is, well, it produces the image of the coin, and then it produces a secondary image when it's hubbed a second time. That is right beside the first. Sometimes it's really close and it just looks like a thicker letter. Then you get these notches like you see in the R over here on the side. You got separation, which is, clear, sharp, bold. It's big. This over here on the side of the Y, that's like a separation line. And this is huge separation. A lot of people, well, they mistake MD for it. See, when the hub is done twice, when the die is hubbed twice, the devices are doubled, but the mint mark is added afterwards. So you would not have doubling on the mint mark, but you would have doubling on the rest of the coin. So anytime you see doubling on your date and doubling on the mint mark, it's going to be MD every single time. This is a pretty heavy mechanical doubling here, but you can see it's on the date and it's on the mint mark to the same direction, the same degree. This is MD, and you know, a couple of dozen times a week we get this. But hers is this, and it's gorgeous. Let's see. The hell the article go? There, here it is. So she wrote the article. These are her words. If you want to do a guest blog, this is the way to do it. But what's really neat, where the heck is it? Okay, I'm going to go to statistics and go to posts. Yeah, we get a lot of views on this. And we showed it off. She's had 1,450 views on that article so far. But it's really impressive. Here you go. This is the all-time views on my blog. This is her right up here, 1451. She's the second most popular post. Well, I've got a couple other pages that are pretty big. But, wow, she struck a nerve on that. People would like to find that. So that's what we're going to talk about today is, geez, when is it worthwhile to have a coin slab? And hers is a primary example. Let's go. There's the chat. Let me scratch my nose. Because I get to talking and my nose itches. Okay, now we can go back to home. There we go. Okay. Let me catch up on chat real quick here. Seen that on Facebook after I read the article. Actually, she got it back from PCGS. Yep, she sent it to PCGS and it cost her a couple $100. You know, because they take a percentage of the coin. You know, they take like 1% of the value of the coin on those big stuff. The small stuff, like you see over here, you know, these are $17 to get them slab, $16 to get them slab. If you add, you know, first you've got a gray coin, they get a percentage, it's 1%. Then they get is another $17 or so to get the variety added to the slab, because why not? So, geez, it's tough to make it worthwhile. But when you have a coin of that magnitude, yeah, then it's worth it. There's some criteria to follow if you want to get your coin slabbed. Now I talked about, you know, is it worth it or not, and I'll go back over that again. But hers was such an awesome example. What are you saying? It expired. The cottage cheese? Throw it out. I have a question, says Mark Connor. I bought a 1903 O Morgan dollar for $300. To me, it should grade out to M61. At MS60, it's worth around $550. Should I have it graded or just hang on to it? Let's talk about that. That's an awesome question, and we want to. That's what this show is all about. Okay, when do you have it slab? Let's get over to where the hell is it? Screen. Okay, I got a graph. Let's see. Can we see the whole darn thing? Yeah, we can see the whole thing. Okay, it's going to cost you some money to get a coin slabbed. For these small ones like I've got over here, modern proofs, it's going to cost you pretty much 16, 17, 19 bucks. Different companies have different prices. Annex is a little more reasonable, but like $9. But you also pay for shipping to get it to them, shipping to get it back, and insurance. Because if they don't want to take responsibility, you're going to have insurance on your package. It's going to cost you 30 bucks to ship a coin. Right? Now, if you want to join PCGS, they want 69 bucks. Right? And then you can, you know, submit them personally. If you don't have a membership to PCGS, well, then you have to go through, you know, a PCGS approved rep, and they want a piece of the action. So they're going to charge you 10 bucks plus shipping, plus slabbing fees, plus the cost of certifying a die variety. Plus, if it's a really big one, they want a percentage of that. So red here is the cost, right? As the the height goes up, the cost goes up. You got a pretty much set cost for a while. 17, 18, 19 bucks, and then you get into adding on stuff like the first day cover or whatever it is you want added onto that, or special slab holders, or the die varieties. And once you get to a certain point up here, then you add in, it forks, and they add in a percentage of the action because they want a piece of that. If you just have a raw coin, well, your costs when you go to sell the darn thing are going to be pretty steady. You're looking at 10% on eBay, right? You're looking at 3% if you sell it yourself in Facebook groups or email or online or, different ways to do it. People do videos now. That's working great. Raw coins, you don't have that slabbing fee, and it's a whole lot less. Okay, so I got some lines here. Blue is the market value of the coin. Really low market value coins, not worth it to get them slabbed because the cost of slabbing is way, way above the market value of the coin. Okay, after a little while, right in here, this is the, can I draw a circle here? Let me draw a circle in brown. Okay, right in here is the questionable area because it's kind of close, but really it's so darn close. If you make a profit on the darn thing, it gets eaten up. Really, you want to be up here, the higher value coins. Figure a couple of $100 at least, because if it's, you got an $80 coin, you got up at $10 and it's worth, $80 slabbed, but it costs you $60 to slab the coin. Are you making anything? You make $10 for all that hassle. You do better off at this end, on the lower end. You do better off to sell it slabbed. Let me take this off. What you're looking at is a difference in height, right? In this coin, say around this area, this is your profit. The higher that line, the more your profit. That same coin, right, if you sold it raw, would generate this. Oh, I'm still on. Let me get this fixed. Give me a line. Back. There's a line. Okay. You make $10 or whatever here, whatever that estimate is. But if you sell it raw, well, now your line is that darn long. You want the slabbing fees to be a small percentage of the market value of that coin to really make it worthwhile. There are coins out there, like Mark was just talking about, where it's been certified at one grade, but he doesn't agree with it. And they're out there. You can find these coins, especially the old green labels. I don't happen to have one here, but when PCGS was just getting started in their slabbing coins, their people weren't as experienced. They weren't as suave. They haven't got their nuances figured out. And some of those older slabs were undervalued, were undergraded. And nowadays, using their better standards, yeah, you can find old coins that are slabbed at MS60, 61, that are really MS62 or 63 quality. And for, what is it, $12 plus shipping plus insurance, you can get it re-slabbed. No, well, whatever the hell it is, it's $20-$30. And you can get it going from MS60 to MS62. You've made big money. There are times, but you have to do your homework. You've got to know, is it really that quality? All right, you check your coin, know your grades, give a good hard look at market value, and don't go by what PCGS says for market value, because, well, it's inflated. Come on, they get a piece of the action. Right? They're charging 1% of that or 2% of that. So watch their values. Let's see, have we got something here? Here you go. Oh, what do you got there? You got a Morgan? I'm going to load a couple pages here. Let me go find that chat here. That's scrolled. That's like 20 minutes ago, that question. Okay, let's go back to the here. See if this is loaded yet. This is what I see, a white screen. This will take an hour. God. Okay, there you go. He had a 1903, I think he said. Well, let's look at that. Let's look at 1903. What the heck is it? Oh, 1918, 1990, 93. Okay, let's say he had this coin right here. All right, here you go. Let's say he had one of these, 1895S, right? In MS62, you're looking at a value of 5250. Right? In MS63, well, now you get a value of 6400. That's a pretty big leap. This is why a lot of people will resubmit coins for slabbing, hoping to get that one extra point. They'll crack those slabs open, send them back in again. They'll wait a little while so that people don't remember it. But every now and then they come up with a higher grade. And this 1 point difference a lot of times can be, $1,000. Some of these better ones, 1895 O, Here you go. If you go from 64 to 65, that's a house. You know, you're talking $100,000 difference. People send their coins back in to be slabbed because no matter how good their quality control is and their attention to detail and their uniform standards, it's still subjective. So yeah, people send those coins back in. You want to look at a coin that's probably, you know, $300-400 before you consider sending it back in. 93.0 or 030, is that what it was? He was looking at 03, I think it was 030. I can't even find it. Hell, I can't even see the screen. Okay, here you go. Here's a 19030. 445, 450, 475. That's not a whole lot of room in between values here for the grade. 62, 63, 64. You see those right here? 1893.0. $25 difference. That's not really enough to consider sending it back in, right? If you go from 475 to 600 and you strongly believe that they undervalued your coin, undergraded it, that'd be at a point where it might be worth it to send it back in, to resubmit that thing for slabbing. But really, you want to have an old coin, a rare coin, most importantly, a valuable coin. Understand that see the blue line, that's independent of either other line, okay? The red line is slabbed. The orange line, or whatever color that is raw. And if the coin is raw or slabbed, the market value should be the same. Slabbing the coins does not add value. It does add a little, okay? And there's a caveat. They do have a guarantee on their product. They do have a guarantee of authenticity. So there is a little bit of extra value in there. But it's not going to take a $200 coin and slab it, and suddenly it's an $800 coin, because it's still the same grade as it was unslabbed. It's just in a pretty holder, and you have that guarantee. That guarantee adds a little bit of value. But if you're going to do it, well, you got to first off recover your costs. It needs to be cost effective. It costs you $60 to slab a coin or reslab a coin. You want to be able to recover that. Geez, I could sell my house for $100,000. But if I renovate the kitchen, I can sell it for $120,000. Well, as long as it doesn't cost me, you know, $20,000 to renovate that kitchen, it might make sense. But I'm going to do the work myself. That's a lot of time. I'd like to get, you know, a couple grand per month to cover my time for that renovation. So when you're down here at these lower figures, time and effort and just the hassle of waiting for the darn thing to come back, that comes into play, and that may not be the time to slab it. But well, people will slab things just for their own personal collection. Hey man, it's your collection. You can do with it as you please. They're sealed inside those cases. They're gonna pretty much remain safe. The quality of the plastic they use, it's acrylic. Let's find our way home. Let's see. There's home. That's not home. There it is. And then we get this button. Home. And what the hell is this? There we go. Okay, I can see the chat again. It's acrylic. It's inert. Good stuff, right? Solid plastic. I don't know if you notice this, but you can stack your PCGS slabs. Right? They've got these little, what do you call them? Little tits here on the corners. And you can stack them right up. Works great. But you got to do the homework. Does it make sense? Is this coin realistically going to grade, you know, at MS63 versus MS62? And if it did, does the additional cost justify it? It's going to cost $50. In the higher grade, it's worth $25 more. No, run away. Okay, but the slabs are nice. They're durable. They're solid. Same stuff as this. These are 50 cents. You can actually get slabs. Here we go. You can actually buy slabs, right, and put your own little sticker on there. Here's the superheroes graded collectibles. Right? These are just stickers. These come apart. They're wonderful. The difference between this one and that one is that this is, you know, 3-piece, whereas this has been sonically sealed. They got this thing that goes and melts the plastic, fuses it together. It's beautiful. They do it for you at a show. All right, but you can get these. The insides are kind of soft. Right? They're clean. They're pretty. You put your coin in here. What's this made for? A penny. Here's a penny. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna put my finger on this. Yeah, and I'll be okay with that. But you line it up, make it pretty. Squeeze it in. Now, if it's really a good penny instead of this 2016 with a scratch, don't stick your finger on it when you go to press it in. But they'll go in, they'll come right out. Just as easy as please. And hey, the kids love these. Huh? Print it, take these down to the copy shop, you know, print off a few thousand and let the kids just, you know, tear it up. Keeps them off the streets, right? And say, hey, you want another slab? I need the garage cleaned out. Dude, it's going to be spotless. Put the coins to work. Cleaning your house, because the kids will work for it. Really. It's not blackmail, it's just incentive. Do you ever look through my box I sent you? Bill, no, not yet. God, I got 2 boxes of stuff to go through. I did open it, Bill. And I set it somewhere. I said to myself, I'll put it right here, and that way I'll know nothing will happen to it. As long as we're here, Bill J sent some more stuff. Let me check this out. Let me move this. I got too much stuff here to move that. All right. We'll keep stacking it up. I need more shelves. Bill J sent some more stuff. I opened it because I could not help myself. Dude, this stuff's going into the big show. We got a tube of pills, right? These are, if you're hypoglycemic, you swallow one of these and all your troubles are solved. Look at that. You can swallow, what is that? Swallow a 2016. I don't have my gloves on, but these are probably been circulated, so I'll probably be okay. Hold them by the rim, right? Hold your coin by the edges. And then, oh, this camera will not focus. There you go. He's got some NIFC, whole tube of the darn things. That's like 30 bucks just in those. Dude, ran out of my kitchen. We got some more. I haven't even opened this part yet. What do we got? Oh, that is the whole box. I'm going to leave it in the box. There's a tube of nickels that burst. So I'm going to get in there and check those out. So I don't want to shuffle these around too much because those nickels, they're going to take a little impact. We got something really big here that wants some attention. What do you got? Oh, how sweet. It's a Bahama Mama. It's a Bahama silver dollar. Not the one up top. This one. Oh, we got to look at this. We got to. That's a nice care package. This is stuff he sent to put into the big show. Oh, what a splendid thing. There's Queen Elizabeth. Now she owns the Bahamas, the whole thing, people and all. Seashells, all of it. And can we see the date here? Got a big conch shell on there. We're going to have to put that on the scope. One moment, please. Screen scope. There we got it. Okay, got some great toning on here. Real pretty. And let's find a way to focus. There you go. You got a conch shell. Some, what is that, kale? Some sea kale, seaweed. It's 1966. I'm going to guess that's probably 80% silver. We'll have to look that one up. Yep, there's QE2 herself. To forever remind the people of the Bahamas that they are her property. Look at the condition of this coin. You see any bag marks? Yeah, that's a few bucks. Real easy. Bahama Islands. What does it say dollar? Yeah, right there on the back. $1. Oh, it's got a little fish there flying through the air. It's a flying fish. You get so much cool stuff on these coins. I like the Wisconsin quarter because it's got a cow on it. How many coins do you see with a cow on it? There we go. We'll tuck that right back in there. Yeah. There's a proof. What is that? A 2000? Oh my God! You know how hard these are to get? Oh, that's a 2012 proof. Yeah, he's got some treasure in here. You bury this and somebody will dig it up. That's a 1980. We got some mercury dimes. There's something in here. This is a show all by itself, really. There's a whole bunch of rubber bands. We'll give those away. All right. Got some proof nickels in there. I hope my 2012 proof set is still good. Yeah, you get top dollar. 2012 was a good year to be a proof set. Oh God, yeah, we're gonna have to do a show just on this. Let me put those NIFCs back in there, and try not to drop it this time. Yeah, that's what's coming up on the. Oh, here we go. That's what's coming up on the big show. All right, put these back together. All right, if your coin is old, valuable, rare in particular, you figure $200 or more is about where it starts to be worthwhile to slab your coin. People put up these coins all the time. Is this worth slabbing? No, it'll cost you. It'll cost you 20 bucks to slab the darn thing. You'd be left with, you know, an $8 coin. No, you got to do the homework. Once you do the homework, it should be self-evident. Geez, if I can market this, you know, for $25,000, that'd be a good sale. But in order to market it in these venues, these top auction houses, it must be slabbed. Okay, yeah. $25,000 coin, go get that slab. Find the gold, Ken. Bill J says, find the gold. Oh, there's gold in them there boxes. I have not been through this box. Gold? There's gold here? Okay, what do we got here? We got a 1980 proof. There's a 2012 proof. That gorgeous dollar. You might, oh, I can't see anything. There. Got that gorgeous Bahama dollar. The nickels, which I have not been through. There's a roll of nickels that have burst. And I saw those, so I said, I better just set this aside and get to it. Oh, we got a whole bunch of proofs. 81, 82. All right. We'll add these in. We got some, you can't see it. We got some Mercs and Roosevelts and another proof. We got proofs. We got silver. We got 40%ers, 40%ers, 68, 69, 68D rather. We got some, oh, Bill goes through a box of $half every day. And if you watch his videos, you see that some days he has pretty good finds. Gosh, the $half. He says there's gold in here. Oh, that's the cutest little thing I ever saw. What's going on here? I'll get to that in a bit. We got some nickels that say something. I think that one got hit by a train. Should I get that slabbed? Ken, can you confirm my I'll check that in a bit there, Bill. Yeah, this is going to have to be its own show. We've got, there we go. This is what the nickels are. That's a brand new roll of 2018. I'll put those into a tube. I got some tubes over here. Tubes, they're pricey to ship, so I don't offer them as a product, but I do have some. I check eBay for used tubes. A lot of times they dump them all out and just sell them all off. You can get them for, you know, a buck or two, but it's 18 bucks for shipping. It's a kicker. Oh, we got some pennies in these coin tains. This is another type of hole that you may not be familiar with. Okay, these are coin tains, and there's different names, different brands. And they're much like these square, but they're round. Isn't that pretty? What do we have here? That's a 1978, just screaming hot. Screaming. All right. but they're acrylic, much like the square. The square is handy because well, you got to have the foam insert to hold it, but it doesn't roll. And if I had these, I can guarantee you half of them would be in a grate down here on the floor where the AC comes up. There's so much good stuff down that AC vent. We got more. Some of these are just gorgeous. Now, he sells these things and trades for them. So if you're looking for some silver at a really, I would call, darn reasonable price, get over and check out Bill J. Here's a 2005, 2000, I can't see it, another NIFC, but he's got a lot of 40%ers, and he offers it for sale. God, there's a 2 cent. This is nuts. I get the plastic tubes for 40 cents a piece. There you go. My local coin shop he's got nothing. He buys silver and gold from people. There's a 2 center in here. We'll get in there and take that apart. Yeah, this really needs to be its own show. We got silver Canadian dimes. We got barbers. We got a 10 cent. Oh, I love these. The Canadian halves. These are wonderful pieces. Scope. There you go. These Canadian half dollars are, they got lions on them. Come on. What's the date here? 1965. So that'd be 80% silver. But you get the shield. Great detail on these. And there are die varieties to find on them as well. Never underestimate those Canadian coins. There are some highly prized pieces. I got a couple of really nice ones. The 2 center, here it is. Get in here and look. Oh, 1870. Once you get, you can't see that. You get an 1870 here. Looks to be about fine condition. Once you get past, you know, the mid 60s, you want to jump up and see what's going on, because the value goes up and the volume goes down. I think they're 50%. The halves were 80. I'd have to look at that. Oh, we can't see that. It's a Standing Liberty quarters. If you go through so darn many quarters, there's a chance Bill got this out of circulation. Oh, look, a couple of barbers. Don't ever hate those barbers. Some of the surviving populations on these are just incredibly small. You know, a couple of thousand units. Bill says, I haven't had the money to support the show, so I sent some stuff. Just as good, baby. More NIFCs. We can't see it yet. Home. There we go. Look at this. This is all sent in by Bill J. But I think Bill wanted, what's this? I'm going to have to, this is about to give. I'll just pull that the rest of the way. It's a Canadian, no, Mexican. Big fat peso from 1957. I don't know the first thing about pesos. Is that silver? I bet you it is. Got the bald-headed guy in the front. No, it's a bandana. It's a guy. It's a mandana. All right, but then we got this. I have no idea what this is. 50% of the pesos. Those tiny ones are the gold. That's what I figured. And I don't have gloves on. Okay, India, 40 gram gold Fanam coin, 1700 to 1830. Ain't this the cutest little thing? It's that big. For comparison, here's my thumb. Yeah, that's a little thing. They didn't even have pockets back then. Pockets weren't invented till the Civil War. That's just so they could keep bullets in it, right? Here's what we have in here. It's a, looks like it's a starship. Oh, look, it's a rocket. That's slick as could be. I've never, ever even heard of these things. Plenty of detail. I don't know what kind of shape it's in. I'm going to guess it's experienced a little bit of damage. But we can weigh that baby up. Color is yellow. Can we see the yellow? I can't see that over there. Where'd that other one go? I lost it. Okay. Well, this is the cutest little thing. Let's put that on the scope, see what we got here. That's a St. Goddard's design. This thing's 1/4 inch across. And it is a 10 karat, 0.4 gram gold double eagle mini. Roman? Not this one. That's a gold double eagle mini. Ain't they pretty? 0.4 grams. Yep, 0.4. Just this little thing. Good. We're going to give away gold on the big show. Yep. Let's get it to 200. We'll put one in. This needs to be its own show. I'm going to leave the rest of the nickels here undisturbed. Because, the whole roll. Oh, there you go. Sometimes you shift these rolls and they just don't make it. So we're going to leave that undisturbed. And pick up the rest of the stuff. This will take an hour just to do this. Gosh, there's lots of ways to support the big show. You can send money, you can send coins. Either way works. Now, if you send either, you know, I'm going to put you on the mailing list if you choose, and we'll get some good offers out to you. Is that nickel? Oh, we didn't even see these. There's a whole bunch of barber dimes. Oh, they're in the back. They're in the package. Lots of wear, but how many people have a barber dime? Press 1 if you have a barber dime. Press 2 if you don't. And if you're pressing 2, you probably want to get in the big show. Look at that. We got gold. 2 ones. Kind of neat. They're little. How would you carry that around? This is why the old ladies, you know, when they're at the supermarket, they go through their purse and they hand it to the guy like this. Because they're this big. They're used to handling, you know, these little itty bitty coins. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Everybody needs a barber. All right. You need a barber in your life. You really do. Yeah, that's what the big show does. It puts these coins that you probably have never seen or heard of or can't afford into the hands of people who will appreciate them for many, many years. I have 2 Erics. 1 barber dime. I got 7 now, but we're going to give those away because that's what we do around here. Okay, let's set up the way we were. Okay. There are times where it makes sense to slab a coin, even if it's, you know, less, you know, value than the cost of slabbing. They are close in size to the California fractional golds. Yeah, they are. They're little things. Anyone know a place online to learn about SMS? Non-65 to 67. So you're talking probably 64. PCGS has a small article about those 1964 special mint sets. Yeah, apparently they had made a few dozen, you know, 25 to 50 of these special mint sets. The Satins would also be a special mint set. But anyway, in 1964 they made these things. And funny, they all ended up in the safe of the mint director at a house. Well, she passed away, and all these things were sold off to the same dealer. And yeah, they've been authenticated. They've been, you know, they're out there. They're legit. You probably won't get them in pocket change, but the vintages, you're looking at 30, 40 of them. The pennies would be, you know, $3,000-4,000 bucks. Yeah, get a 1964 special mint set put together. There's something neat. But you can only get them in individual coins, and the people that have them, they're not selling. Not very often, anyway. That's what I was going to say. Modern. Here we go. I'm going to explain this in a bit. You got these babies, okay? From 2005 to 2010. This is 2008. The mint sets. Now, they've always been produced before with business strikes. But in these few years, from 05 to 07, they're producing a satin finish. They're not like the rest of the mint sets. They're not like the rest of the coins. See how they don't really sparkle? They have a dull reflection. You still get the cartwheel, but it's not high end. It's a scattered light. Proofs? Yeah, you're gonna find proofs in all kinds of all kinds of price lists. Everybody knows what a proof is. Business strikes, same thing. Everybody knows what a business strike is. You can get the values, you get the prices, you get the mintages. But when you step to the satins, they don't fit anywhere, right? They're not a business strike. A lot of price lists don't have them, right? They're not a proof. They're over here. They're out of the way. On the 2008, let me look that up real quick. The mintage on that is like 700,000. Let's see, pop rank. That'll get me home. Hello, scroll please. Okay, 2008. There's 7, 6, 9, 6, 7. Where is it? 2008, 745,000. That's it. Right? You get those W dimes. This is wonderful. I love this. You get the W dimes. I got one on the way here sometime. Let me find my way home. So go up here. You didn't even get to see all that. Okay, there's home. Yep, there's the screen. There's home. Okay, you get 700,000 is the mintage on these. On the W dimes, you get 1.5 million, and they're costing 15, 18, 20 bucks on them, right? 96 W dime is number 45. Let's have a look. I'm gonna go to the screen real quick. We'll run over to that checklist. Here you go. And where the hell's the Roosevelt dimes? Roosevelt dimes are right here in the middle. Okay, let's find the W dime, because here's the satins, right? 2010, 500,000. The 2008 I have in my hand, 745,000. Go find that W. Where the hell is that W? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's up here. 1.5 million or so, I think. 46, 66, higher. There it is. 1.4 million. The rank is 50. Rank 50 on the 96W. For the satins, these 2008s I have in my hand, they rank 16 and 17 on the population scale here. Yep, but they're throwing 20 bucks at the W's. These things are terrifically undervalued. They're neither satin, they're neither business strike nor proof. Okay, home, number 50. That's right. There's home. There's chat. Why I grab those? Yeah, grab them loose satins, man. These 750,000 of them, where a coin, a regular business strike W, goes for 15, 20 bucks. These are a buck. People just don't know about them. Get out there, you'll find them. Okay, back over here. The checklist I just showed you is a pretty handy way to keep track of your coins, but how would you like to set it up and show off your selection, your set, before the entire world? Not only that, but find out who's got the biggest and the best. Okay, we're going to go back to the screen, and we got these things we call Registry Sets, PCGS. Where are you? Here is PCGS. You've been there before. It's PCGS.com, right? You get in here, get to their price guide. But right up here, you got the little tag. You can click on. It says Set Registry. So click on that. It's going to take you to this page. Nope, it's not going to take you to that page. That's a different page. It'll take you to this page. There you go. Where you have sets, and you can register your set with PCGS. It's right on their site. It doesn't cost anything. And here's a neat thing. You don't have to be a member, right? You don't have to pay 70 bucks to register your set. And if you have the top set that year, you can get a coin slab for free. So how's that? What do you got? Famous U.S. coins, type set, complete sets, nickels, dimes, quarters, halves, 20 cents, 3 cents, everything. You got European, Asian, African, North American, everything in here. Okay, I'm going to click on, what the hell, cents? There you go, half cents and cents. I'm not going to load the page, I have it already. And you can get the different cent sets, right? What do you like? Half cents by Cohen. Right, here's all your half cents. Business strikes, 1793 to 1857. What do you like? What do you like? I like the Lincolns. Okay. I'm going to go with a major set of Lincolns. And I like the, where the heck is it? The basic set, Circulation Strikes and Proofs from 1909 to present. Well, let me just jump over here because it's already, there you go, Circulation Strikes and Proofs. So I took some cents that I had just lying around, right? It's no problem. You can just type, type in the numbers. Let me get to the scope real quick. No, not that one. There, this one. You got these little numbers on them. You've seen them before. Okay, here you got 149555, which is going to be Lincoln Cent Shield. Then you had 0.69, which is grade. Then you get this long column over there on the other side of the solidus. That's what it's called, a solidus. Some people just call it a slash. Okay, it's a solidus. There you go. So 149555 shield cent. 0.69 is grade. That's a 69 bread deep cameo. And then you have 35151678, which is the specific ID number for this particular coin. Right? No two slabs will have that same number. So I can type that number in, 35151678, and add it to my registry set. Okay, there we go. This is my registry set. So this is a 2007. What are we looking at? Yeah, this is a 2000. Yeah, that's 2007. And we take from here, we go over to the screen. Where's the screen? There you go. 2007. And you're going to find my coin is in my little registry set right here. That's the coin you see. There are 552 better, right? And those are pretty much the perfect coins. But well, the registry sets are making some headway. You've got a lot of people filling them out, trying see if they can get the top spot. You get a point for having the coin. If it ties for the top grade, you get 2 points. If it is the highest, if it is the king of them all, you get an extra point for that. And then they weigh the whole darn thing depending on how many coins are in the set. Okay, so I've got, I just typed these in with what I had. I'm ranked number 58. Not too bad. It's 3% complete. My set rating is miserable at 1.443. But you can have a look at the top set, right? This guy's got 100% complete. His weighted rank is 68.92. Set rating is 69.38. The finest possible with what PCGS has graded is 70.676. So these guys up here at the top, they're the ones that are looking to buy your top grade coins for sure. These are the guys that are going to bid and bid and bid. But I've got number 58. Where the heck is it here? There you go. And I call it the 1 Million Pennies Project. I just upgraded it. And I can change it. But I got 3.16% complete. I got like 7 coins in there. That's nothing. Set rating of 1.44. It doesn't take a whole lot to climb this ladder. If I add 1 more coin, I'm going to jump up a little more. I'll be higher up the ladder. Kind of a neat thing. I was number 69. This guy's got probably 1 coin. This guy's got 1 coin. This guy's got 2. You know, depending on where it is, what it is. Now, NGC does the same darn thing with their slabs. And again, here you have a look at their competitive sets. Dollars, colonials, half dollars, quarters, dimes, whatever you got. And each of these will have subcategories. And you can compete to see who's got the best in the world. And some of these are just nuts. Now, you could click on them, have a look at what's in this set. Here's KKM. He's got the #1 set in the world. Now, NGC does it differently. Instead of having a point for the best, a point for having it, they're going to give each grade however many points. So this guy's score is 509,000, right? You get an NGC certified 1931S in MS62. It'll have so many points associated with it. And if you upgrade that to MS63, your collection is going to be better. But he just picked up 1,423 points, so that's a lot of coins. He's 99% complete. But you can compare what you have with what other people have. And this is one of those things. I mean, the Lincolns, you need 300 of the darn things and then some. Where it'll tell me how many I'm supposed to have here. What is it? 348 required items for the Lincoln Cent basic set. Right? Not too shabby. But check this out. One problem with it. You got all the proofs here all together. But there's no spot for the SMSs and for the satins. These don't figure in. We've got a home. There you go. Where'd it go? Right there. I've got a cord across it. I've got a PCGS graded satin finish coin, but I type it in and it does not enhance my little set over there because remember how I said they're neglecting? These things are terribly neglected. It's not a business strike. It's not a proof. It's in a class of its own. And having that, I should get, you know, a couple of points. It's not in there. Come on. These things, you want to get these satins. I keep saying it. But anyway, this is these slab sets, because you can get slabs pretty easily. You know, I got bunches of darn things. I mean, I got bunches of darn things. Didn't get them. They're out there. That one's kind of low. Okay. You can get slabs. That's not a problem. But now you can compete. It becomes a competitive sport, comparing your set with everybody else's in the world. And each time you get another coin, you might climb up in rank. It's really easy. You know, the first 50 coins or so, you're leaping ahead. You know, you go from 50th place to the 20th place, and then it starts to get hard. But it's out there. It's one of those neat things you can do. You can compete, and they give away free slabbing as a prize. You get the best set of all time, you're in. You'll be, you know, they got a little spot for that on there. Let me get these out of the way. And well, I done mashed this place up. But there's nothing that says you can't grade, you know, certify your coins for your own personal collection. But with those registry sets, be it NGC or PCGS, it becomes a competitive sport. And maybe you just want bragging rights. Dude, you can do whatever you like with your coins. Right? If you want to spend $60 to grade this, what is this? This is sitting, I think I went to the store and just threw this down. Yeah, if you want to spend $50 to get that graded, oh, by all means, you know, do whatever you like. It may not make fiscal sense to do it. I'm going to go catch up in chat because I've been rambling for over an hour now. We've got Mantic coming up in just over an hour. Okay, home. There's home. There's chat. Now, see what I can miss. I was get 1, 2 from modern. I was get 1, 2. Sorry, I don't understand that. Specific to PCGS, you can add in. I haven't added other non-PCGS coins to the PCGS set registry, but I think you can do it. NGC, I know you can add in PCGS coins and X coins. Those other companies, I think they'll take ICG as well. Just end up getting a coin graded. Well, you know, it's always, you got a really nice one like you see right here. You can always practice. It'll cost you $30 to $50 to see what it takes to get a coin slabbed. Make sure it's a darn nice one. I got a 1964 D MS64 floating around here somewhere. Somebody has sent it in, and well, you got to do the homework and see that it's good enough. It was just an MS64. It was nice, but it's good for $1. Guy took a bath on that one. You see these, you'll come across slabs that, why did they slab that coin? It's a, you know, it's a $2 coin, they got a slab on it. Some of these, I mean, these are typically the MS69s. You're going to find these going for $9, $10, $11. They're not unaffordable, right? But this coin, it cost them, I mean, 20. It probably cost the guy $17 to get that slab, and You know, they slabbed a whole bunch of them all at once. They make their money, the guys who do this, by getting that one coin that gets MS70, and that pays for, you know, 1,000 of the darn things getting slabbed up. Thanks for going through my box scan. Make it at least a bit as, make it last a bit, as I need to re-up on some of my items I sent in. That's no problem, Bill. We're going to start making it tougher for getting those coins in. You know, somebody sends a contribution of $5 or more, we'll add a coin. You know, $10 or more, we'll add a better coin. When it gets to whatever level, we'll put in the gold. And it's going to be a big level, but boy, we put a piece of gold in there, we're going to get some attention. Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll add some anchors to it. Anyway, let me check my notes here again. Okay, when the slab, old, rare, valuable, enhanced marketability. Look at the graph, cost effective, personal collection, registry sets. Yep. Okay, here we got over in the directory. Where the hell's that? We got a video directory here somewhere. All right, we're back into announcements now. We're going to go from here. We're going to go to the screen. Yep, there it is. We got David Smock, and he may be in the chat right now. Here he is, David Smock. He's going to start live streaming tomorrow at 6 p.m. Now, David is he's one of the state reps for Coddington. He's been around the air variety world for decades. He got a good head on his shoulders. But he's going to start that show up starting tomorrow at 6 o'clock. You probably want to be there. It'll be after the big show. And we got Beth Coddington, of course. She is our channel of the week. Coming up next, we have Mantic. And tomorrow's the big show. And that's what we've got for today. Oh, let's find the chat. There's the chat. There, I'm set back up again. What plastic coin flips do you recommend? I use Guardhouse. Oh, where are they here? I use these, right? I get them, you know, this big case of 10,000 of the darn things. I sit here, I watch Mantic coins and I count flips. 1, 2, 3. I pack them up 50 at a time. So 100 of them, you'll see it right down here. 100 of them is $8. Not too bad. The money I make pretty much pays for what I use, which is considerable sometimes. So gosh, help me out. These are unplasticized vinyl, right? So they're PVC free. These softer flips or plastic bags, sometimes you store coins in plastic bags. There are softeners in there which will leach out and damage your coin over time. You're going to do it for, you know, 6 months, maybe a year, and it's a good temperature controlled environment. You can get away with soft plastic, you know, a plastic bag, a Ziploc, the inexpensive flips. I'm sure there's some more behind me. What do you have here? Oh, that's a good one. This is Stiffy. That's a good one. PCW makes a cheap plastic flip, and they're not suitable for long-term storage. These guys are, you do the homework, and it's got to be unplasticized, no softeners, no PVC. Those are the keywords you're looking for, and that's what these are. They're a little more, you know, $8 for 100. It's $3 to ship. Your better bet is go with 200, and it's $4 to ship, but it still works out pretty well for you. Long time no see. There's Beth. Mantic's got his channel up. Click on that link in front of Mantic. Plastic bags will get PVC in your coins. That's correct. It takes a little while. You leave them in a warm spot. You put sunlight on it, maybe a bright fluorescent light. It's going to speed up the process. But you figure a Ziploc bag, a plastic bag, you got a year. You can get away with it for a year, right? But at some point you need to, you know, it's a good coin, get it out of there. Because if it's in there for more than a year or two, it's going to get screwed up forever. It doesn't matter what coin it is, valuable, not valuable, but it's going to end up being not valuable or less valuable. Get them out. The acrylic, these are wonderful, same as this. Right. They're hard, they give you protection. These come in bags, which I don't have one in front of me right now, but there's little baggies of these coming. It says made in China. We got one here. No, I don't have one here, but it's a plastic bag that this fits in. Well, you don't put the coin in the plastic bag. You can put your coin in the acrylic flip. Put the acrylic flip in the plastic bag. And the big advantage there, what do we got here? We got a nickel. The big advantage here is keeping the flip, keeping the holder from getting scuffed up and scraped. Because you start scratching these things up, you can't take a picture of it. You can't look at the coin. I had a nice proof. It was a, what was it, 1947? No, that wouldn't make sense. I had an older proof. Maybe it was 1953. But the slab was so scuffed up, you couldn't see the damn coin. You could read what it was. Okay, good. It's NGC. It's 1953. You know, proof 67. But you can't see the damn coin. Let's see if we can see what happens here. Scuffing it up here. Screen, scope. There you go. There's something on that. There's something on that surface. What is that? Doo-doo? Yeah, some little piece of debris. But you start getting scuffs. There you go. See these little tiny fine swirls? What's that? Yeah, that might be a little, just a little dig. It makes it impossible to see the darn coin. There's Dana. We can get started now. Dana's here. About time. We've been waiting for you. But there's a great coin. But you got to protect now. Not only the holder protects the coin, but if you screw up the holder, nobody's gonna. That's a mess. I'll look at something else. Stick it in a baggie. That's about the best use for a plastic bag around here that I can come up with, and maybe some bulk wheats. Wonder if Headlight Restorer would work on slabs. There's a product out there called Ophthalene, and all it does really is just fill the void, right? So if you have a little, one of these little scuffs on a piece of plastic, it'll fill the void. And they use them on glasses, for example. I don't know what would happen. You know, leave it in the sunlight for 6 months. Does the stuff that you treated it with? They want $12 to put a new holder on it. Protect them. Little plastic bag does the job. Now Caruso, that's Greg Smith. Greg Smith had a coin to slab. He had filed in 1992. Was it a P or a D with a close AM? And yeah, you know, you're talking what, $1,000 coin, $1,200 coin. There you got some value that you can recover by getting it slabbed. And sometimes the only time you can get the coin sold in a big auction house is to get it slabbed. There are times when it's justified to get that thing slabbed. And usually, yeah, the coin's going to be a minimum of $200. If it ain't worth that, it ain't worth getting slabbed. If you don't know what it's worth, well, then you haven't done enough homework to decide whether or not to get the coin slabbed. I see people ask all the time, should I get this slabbed? If you're not going to bother doing the homework, don't even bother collecting coins. You're going to throw your money away every time. You know, you don't know what it's worth? That's good. I'll give you $10 for it, slabbed. She said, I'll pay the slabbing fees, and I'll give you $50 for it. Slabs are great. I got no problem with slabs. I'd like to do a whole table with, you know, at a coin show with nothing but slabs. There's no hassle. Just say, this is the rare stuff. This is the less, you know, the less rare stuff. And pick up a few bucks on each one. It'd be a nice presentation. You can stack these things up, right? But give them some protection. We got these blue boxes. You know, they're made for slab storage. The slabs, they don't touch. I can shake them. I can't make them touch. Okay, I can just make them touch at the top. But those little tips keep it from screwing each other up. That's the way they make these boxes. These are made by PCGS for PCGS slabs. Now they got NGC as well. But if you're going to get a slab, you know, it's a top end coin. Why would you go with anything other than PCGS when they consistently draw a higher market value than any other slab coin in the same grade? Why would you go with another company? to save $2, you're throwing away $10 on the other end. Well, anyway, that's what I've got for today. Protect your coins. And we got Mantic coins is coming up in 1 hour. Not on this channel, but on the same device you're using. He'll be here. God knows what he's going to find today. Maybe something cool. Dana's been here just lurking. Lurking's good. Yep. So I want to thank everybody for coming in. Tomorrow we have the big show at 9:30 at night. Right? We have changed that time now. I did the big presentation last week. I said, we're going live in 10 minutes. And I clicked a button. I guess I clicked it twice. Because it's this little button. Let me show you this. This is what I think happened. That's not it. We got to go screen. There's the screen. Okay, this is what I have to work with. And right here, right, if I double click that, it's going to start and then stop. If I click it once, it starts. I think what I did was double click it. And it was an hour. God, it seemed like forever until I realized I'm not streaming. Why do they say they can't see me? Why is nobody talking to me? Well, I'm used to that part. Hey, Shay, got to go to my sister's. Gonna miss you tonight. Turn your sister on to Shay. He's one sexy son of a bitch. It'll be a good show. Okay, folks, that's what I got for now. I got to get some more things done. Next up on my list, well, I got 2 shows now. I'm going to do a video on just Bill's box, but I've got Ed Meisner's inspection report is coming up directly. We got some real nice coins to talk about in there. I better take that out. There we go. Isn't that pretty? And we'll go from there. So I'll go feed the cat, do my thing. I hope you learned something at least. Thanks, Ken. Peace, says Dick Opoka. Thank you, Beth. And Beth is our channel of the month, or channel of the, for a while. Channel of the moment. That's what we should call it. And Blues, good to see you here. And that's Eric Bartholomew, I think. Or Vivian, one of those folks. You register your PCGS. It takes nothing. It only takes a couple of minutes. It doesn't cost a thing. And you take your little slab over to PCGS and you type it in. Now, if I sell this coin, right, and somebody else types in that number, it's going to say, you want us to send the guy an email? Because if that coin is already in the database, right, but it's been sold and another guy types in the database, PCGS will recognize that and send the guy an email. Hey, you sold this coin, somebody else is trying to get it in there, you need to take it off of your inventory list. And I've had that happen a couple times. But that's a neat thing. You know, how far can you go? How high up in scale, in rank, can you take your collection? Bye, Ken. Bye, Mantic. Bye, Beth. Bye, everyone else. See you later, Bill J. I'm going to call it good here, and you guys stay groovy.